Welcome back to the Caregiver Minute, where every weekday family and professional caregivers gather to refine their skills, gain inspiration, and prepare to serve. Have you ever found yourself weighing a new idea, considering whether you want to do something? Maybe it's something that involves stepping out on a limb a little bit, and you catch yourself saying, I don't think I could ever do that. It's too risky. Well, recently we were doing some continuing education with Randy Vare, our medical director here to Mind for All Seasons, and he made a statement related to risk that I thought was really interesting. So let me give you some context so that you understand this. Randy was talking to us about the importance of various hormones and how they interact in the body, and particularly how important they are to cognitive functioning. And when we were talking about some of the ins and outs of bioidentical hormone replacement, he brought up the fact that some physicians or individuals are hesitant to do anything with hormones, and their blanket response as to why is, well, it's too risky. And his response, or at least thought when he hears that, is, well, risky compared to what? That's not to say there's no risk ever in any situation like that, but risky compared to what? Risky compared to ongoing cognitive problems? Risky compared to a real inability to sleep because you're waking up with hot flashes because you're going through menopause and it's really affecting you in negative ways? So risky compared to what? I thought that was a really helpful question to ask in a lot of different contexts. Let's say we're thinking about launching a new business and our immediate reaction is, oh, I can't do that. It's too risky. I think that warrants Randy's question. Risky compared to what? In fact, when I was considering starting a Mind for All Seasons a little over 7 years ago, I recognized that there was some risk. And I asked myself, how will I feel if I get to the end of my life and I never try this? And I imagined that. And I realized that the risk of what I might feel having never tried was a lot worse than the risk of actually trying. And so I started the business, and I'm forever grateful that I did. Whether it's stepping out to agree to give a speech that we're afraid to give because we think, oh, it's too risky, what if I look like a fool in front of people? Or starting a business, or learning a new skill, or trying a new technique, or anything else. When you catch yourself saying, I can't, it's too risky, I think Randy's question is a good one. Risky compared to what? There will be times where clearly there's a risk and we should not engage in it because it's far riskier than not acting. And so we'll feel confident in that decision. But I bet if we regularly consider Randy's question, there will be times where the potential benefits clearly outweigh any risks and we'll take action in spite of any worries or fears that we may have. I hope that thought is helpful and empowering to you, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another episode of the Caregiver Minute.